You have reached your destination.
Yep. What a gorgeous day. Today's Tuesday, the 14th, I think? 15th? I don't know. 15th. And I am going to weld these braces onto my onto the bottom part. I'm still getting rid of my cold, but I think I'm almost over it. What you're looking at here is a shit ton of flat black enamel paint that I've put onto the backside of these strips, which are going to go here. I've also welded. I've also put a good amount of a black enamel paint along here, and once the pieces go on, I'm going to weld them on that edge there. So I kept a little bit off, so I had a clean surface to weld to, and that's that. Now, I was asked recently why I didn't leave this piece here on the underside. It would have strengthened up this entire thing. Because I am putting the floorboard to abut this, come across, and come under, and come up against the end of the trailer. Okay, I want as much floor space as I possibly can get. I am going to have to weld some cross pieces here, here on the outside to assist with holding the floor, but you know, much of the weight, God dang it, will be borne by this and then this piece here. So, without much ado, I'm going to get to welding. Well, check that out. Spring has sprung. First mosquito killing of the season. Fucking things. All right. And it came in because I got my garage door open. So as the sun sets, it sets that way. You know, there's the west. And so I was welding and awfully happy about life, and everything's going great. Welds are good, and my leg begins to feel really, really warm. Like, dang, the sun is really warm today. And I look down, and I'm on fire. Yeah. So I'm either going to cut these off at the crotch and make them my Daisy Dukes, or these will be, or these will be my garage pants from now on. Yeah. Anyway, so this is done. Excuse me. Finished and done, and welded. Oh, it's still warm too. Here, not in there because I don't want anything marring the. Once a piece goes in. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice. It'll be a nice weld once that's in. See that? And the back, a little bit of that's just discoloring. Okay, not a pit. On the sides and on the back, both sides. What I'm going to show in pictures, but I didn't show on video. Prior to me welding this on, I put a liberal amount of paint on this surface, the top, under these pieces, and on this piece as it sandwiched down. So, and I left enough clean metal where I can make the weld. Okay, so once that cures or hardens or whatever, if water somehow gets its way into this thing, and I don't think it's going to, it's not going to rust. So I'm making a great deal of trouble, I'm trying very hard not to let water into places where things would normally rust. I learned the hard way on my MG that once water's in, it's in, and rust starts. All right, so that is it, I think, for today. What's going to happen next, I'm going to crawl up in my attic, get my chain fall, and hook it up to that hook there, if you can see past the light. I'm I use that hook to install my my engine transmission combination, so it's stout, very, very stout. I put it braced across a couple of 2x4s up top there in the rafters. So this thing, if it weighs 300 pounds, I would be shocked. If it weighs 200 pounds, I would be, you know, happy with that. So I will hook up a rope to here, swing the entire thing up, pull the bottom out, and then settle it on its tummy, its belly. Yep. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. This is... I'm so proud of myself. Check this out. There's my my chain fall attached to the front portion of this entire bar, right? I could have done it differently. I wish, looking back on it, that I would have hooked up this puppy. It's a scale. Oh well. And you can see that it is more or less off of its complete support. My little scaffold here. I'm going to turn this back around and, you know, put it up. I'm tickled pink that, excuse me, I'm tickled pink that I've got no issues with welds. The welds are good there. I've got no cracking, crazing, oh, what the fuckeries, or oh my goshes. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm going to take my scaffolding and move it around and then lower. I need to name this thing. I don't know. I'll come up with a name. I'm gonna, yeah. Anyway, so there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. And here we go. I am pretty pleased with myself. I gotta be honest. This was fun. So I've got all the bodywork to do. I have a lot of stripping. Rust conversion and so forth. So I better I better invest in a lot more flapper discs and some stripper and some more tiger hair. Yeah, this is going to be, shall we say, I got it. I'll do it. I'm so good. I'm so good. Anyway, so here's what I got. I'm happy to say that this entire thing sits level on my more or less level little scaffold. It's movable forward, backwards, upwards, downwards, and so forth. And there we go. Yeah, and I'll take you up in my attic so you can see what my my eye hook there. That puppy. Maybe I can turn the light up, you can see it better. There we go. What this sucker is put together with, and what's holding it up in there. And I'll pause. And there it is. So, welcome to my underground lair. Got a cough again. Whoops, I didn't hit pause. Sorry. All right, so look. Given a 2x4 of a certain length, and I've measured these things out, a 2x4 on its side there can withstand about 600 pounds. A little bit more depending on the type and so forth, and of course overall length, and whether it's been stabilized, okay? And it's been stabilized. It's been stabilized. Through the sheetrock, and I'll zoom in, I drilled that there hole, and I put the thing through multiple levels of 2x2s, 2x4s also, 1x2s, I don't know, as well as, and I don't know if you can see too well, but that centerpiece is like 14 gauge angle iron. That sucker's going nowhere, and it's not going to bend. So I've got the weight of whatever dangles from that eye hook across two joists there. Okay, so I've got about 1,000 pounds worth of stability there. I did put a bunch of thread locker on there, Loctite, so I didn't need both nuts. And I've got, I think it's about three. I know I've got four turns of that that screw out of the thing. So that's a good safety factor. And save your comments if you think I'm full of shit, because I just don't care. I just don't. And so my my MGB engine that's in my MGA plus its transmission is what, 500 pounds, I think, a little bit more, 525 or 512 or something. So I was well within safety tolerances of lugging that thing up and down and inserting it. After I did that, and if you're wanting the video, I can show that too. After I did that, I looked for popping and crazing of my my drywall, which is here, and I saw none of that. So I didn't stress out my my joists. Okay, I didn't bend them or cause them to craze. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how I did that. That was years ago, and it's, you know, good to go. So there we go.